Our second inductee into the MBIA Hall of Fame is Tim Tadsen, past president of Toledo Beach Condominium Association. Tim has been a loyal supporter of MBIA for more than 30 years. His start came in 1991 when he assisted then MBIA Director of Legislative Affairs Ray Underwood and the MBIA Boating Awareness Program. The program allowed MBIA to take legislators, policymakers, and other state dignitaries, including Governor Rick Snyder, out on a boat for a cruise or a day of Lake Erie fishing. As a neighboring boat owner to Ray Underwood at Toledo Beach Marina, and as a generous, outgoing industry professional, Tim Tadsen was quickly brought into the picture. Without compensation, summer after summer, Tim would donate his boat, his time, and his resources to this very successful boating awareness campaign. For many years, MBIA would host legislators to the annual Macy's fireworks held in the city of Detroit. MBIA would reserve slips at St. Aubin Marina, and along with other MBIA members, Tim Tadsen would offer up his boat for this event and help entertain legislators and their staff. For more than 10 years, Tim and his wife Liz have volunteered their time to work the information booth at all 3 MBIA-produced boat shows. And Tim was recently honored by the president of the Toledo Beach Condominium Association for his tireless behind-the-scenes support of the marina and the association. Tim joined the MBIA board in 2010 and has served several terms through the past 11 years. And in 2015, he was recognized with a MBIA Lighthouse Award for helping MBIA connect with boaters in Michigan. Tim is passionate about boating and dedicated to the success of the MBIA mission to advance, promote, and protect the boating industry. He is truly worthy of induction into the MBIA Hall of Fame.
Hello everyone. It is my extreme pleasure today to be honoring Tim for his many years of supporting the MBIA. As far back as I can remember, Tim has always and consistently promoted his passion for boating. We seamlessly worked together organizing the boat shows, promoting the boat shows, and working tirelessly at the boat shows, knowing we were introducing others to the wonders of boating in Michigan. It is an honor to celebrate him receiving the Hall of Fame award. Way to go, Ted, man.
Hi, Tim. It's Amy.
And Melissa.
While you might be a little nervous to hear our voices, we are so honored to share this special moment with you.
Rain or shine, day or night,
Mostly middle of the night.
we would call Tim to address the craziness that occurred in the marina after hours. He'd crack a joke about how this incident was cutting into his beer time, but he would always give us a follow-up call, letting us know he handled the situation.
Like when one of our younger employees called in a panic because she was convinced someone had given her counterfeit $100 bills. Tim got dressed and drove up there only to find out they were older $100 bills without all the new flashy colors, and she had just never seen one before.
We learned a little too late that Tim's Microsoft Excel skills leave a bit to be desired, but he sure did make up for it in other ways. His dedication and commitment to the boating industry have been an inspiration to us both, our team at Toledo Beach, and anyone he encountered along the way.
Tim's constant consideration of Michigan's boating industry's growth has been a forefront of his character, donating his time and resources to anyone who needed them. Whether it be stationing himself at any area of a boat show, taking industry leaders out to the middle of Lake Erie to show them algae blooms, or offering to mentor anyone who showed the slightest interest in boating.
Tim, thank you for not actually retiring all those times you said you were going to. We have learned so much from you during those years. You set the bar for others to follow in your footsteps by sharing your enthusiasm and devotion for this industry. So you, Tim, are most deserving of this award.
In great Bobcat tradition, this one's for you.
It is my pleasure and honor to be part of this induction ceremony for my father and my hero, Tim Tadsen. I could speak for hours and hours of all the wonderful things and all the successes that my father has done and accomplished throughout his life and his career. But sticking with the boating theme, I would like to tell you all how it all began. When I was 4 years old, I remember my father putting the whole family in a car and we were off to go give my mother her Mother's Day gift. I remember pulling into a very large warehouse that was empty except for one thing, a 27-foot Chris Craft sea skiff. I remember my father looking at my mother and saying, "Happy Mother's Day, Liz." Oh, I wish I could have seen the look on her face or remember what her actions were. But she must have been okay with it, because decades later, you can find them sitting on the back of their Hatteras every summer, all summer long, enjoying the beautiful Michigan weather and enjoying the camaraderie of all of their friends that they have made throughout being part of the boating community. Now, docking next to Ray Underwood for a number of years, you kind of get thrown into the Michigan Boating Industry Association, which was never an issue. My father always enjoyed being part of the organization and helping out Ray whenever he could. He truly feels that it is an honor to be part of such a well-respected organization, and he really does strive to make the boating industry better in Michigan. After he retired from Ford, he had a brief stint working for Toledo Beach Marina, and still to this day, although not employed by the Marina, he is still asked for advice. People still come to him looking for his suggestions. He's a very, very well-respected man, and I'm proud to be his son. What he doesn't realize is all the lives that he has touched just by being part of the boating community, including that of his family. I could not remember any summers without being out on the boat. I couldn't imagine my life growing up without it. It has now turned into myself and my wife doing that with our children, and also my sister with my nieces. Our lives truly were better because of the boat. Dad, thank you for all of the great memories that you have provided so many people throughout the years. Being part of the boating community was the fun part. Being part of the Michigan Boating Industry Association was just the icing on the cake. Dad, I congratulate you on the induction into the Hall of Fame, and thank you for everything that you've done.